Rainfall. Matt Wentz, thank you for this weather. I'm going to just personally thank you.
Yeah, well, January, let's get through this week. Then you can thank me next weekend because we've got a lot of rain around here this week. But there's going to be a lot of dry hours as well. So we'll sort it out for sure. But if you're just joining us and you haven't caught up on the weather forecasts over the last couple of days, things have really changed in the computer models tonight and our thinking in terms of the forecast. Because we've got two things. We've got a little rain to contend with tomorrow, but then we've got a big warm-up this week, and we'll explain why the big changes here coming up in the forecast. So tomorrow, to get us started, variable clouds in the morning will be in the 40s, much like where we've been last couple mornings. So look at this, a couple rain and rumbles around tomorrow evening. We'll be in the 60s. Just a little chance of some rain coming across the lake tomorrow that may impact that tribe game, as you'll see here in a second. Reason why, we had a frontal boundary at seg south across the area today. Notice we're in the 30s and 40s north and east. Down towards the south and the west, we're still near 50. So kind of dividing line between the warm and the cool that we've had today. You look out towards the west, so the story is warmth. They had temperatures in the upper 80s across the plains. Chicago was in the mid 70s today, almost record territory. This is a dome of warmth that we're going to be coming to play with this week. Not a whole lot going on radar right now. You really couldn't tell that. But what we'll be watching along the periphery of that warm and the cool will be some development of some showers and thunderstorms tonight in areas of western Michigan. It's those that we'll watch perhaps come across the lake tomorrow in the morning and midday hours. We'll see how those hold together because we do have dry air in place. But one thing's for sure this week, we've got a series of frontal boundaries that are just going to waver their way back and forth through northeast Ohio. And it is a big difference on either side of this front. We've got all the warmth down towards the south, the cool off towards the north. So this frontal boundary will be in play if you're on the southern side of it. It's going to be summer-like outside. If you're on the northern side, it'll be much cooler. And we'll also have some periodic rain chances. I don't think there'll be anything really organized until we get to Thursday. That's the day that I think we'll see the most rain this week. We'll just have some scattered showers around here. Most of it should push to the north the next 2 days. And as I mentioned, it's either going to be cool or warm, but I am leaning the warmer solution. I think this frontal boundary heads off to the north by Tuesday, and that'll really warm us up. For the tribe game tomorrow, 61 degrees. We'll have to keep an eye on that rain coming across the lake, likely in the 2, 3, 4 o'clock hour. Once that rain comes across the lake, temperatures could drop. It'll bring some of that lake gear in. So take the rain gear just in case, and you also want to take an extra layer because we could turn cooler as that rain pushes in. Your National Design Mart Hour by our forecast. This is the latest model run now. You can see the clouds tomorrow morning. A nice start to the day. We're up in the 60s area wide. Here comes the rain. The models have backed off on it a little bit the last couple hours, at least for that tribe game. So we'll keep our fingers crossed for that. Watch what happens tomorrow night, though. We bring in showers, even some thunderstorms with this right along that boundary I was talking about. Some of these could have some pretty decent lightning with it as well. That boundary settles down to the south Tuesday after we get that rain out of here Monday night. And then what happens Tuesday? The boundary comes back off towards the north. And you mentioned, beginning of the forecast, if you're south of that front, boy, is it going to warm up. So look at the response in temperatures Tuesday afternoon. Widespread mid and upper 70s, perhaps all the way up to the lakefront if we get that south wind. So we're going to go 70s in the forecast Tuesday. Going to be very summer-like around here. And ditto that on Wednesday. Our next real chance of rain once we get this frontal boundary off to the north arrives on Thursday. This will be a cutoff area, low pressure. That'll bring a lot more organized moisture with it. So Thursday looking pretty rainy at this point, especially later in the day. And then this frontal boundary is just going to kind of sit and spin over the Great Lakes all the way through the weekend. So we'll have periodic rain chances with that. Not just Thursday, but Friday, Saturday, Sunday as it looks right now. And some of that, as I showed you earlier, could add up. We need the rain, though. We're anywhere from 1 to 4 inches below average so far on the year. I know we've loved the dry soil in the spring, but boy, could we use it. So here's your Union Home Mortgage 10-day outlook. Tomorrow's the cool spot. We'll be warmer away from the lake. I've got it set an average of 73. Keep in mind, warmer down to the south on Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday, well into the 70s. I'm going way above model guidance. Then you can see on into the weekend, we've got some rain around and temperature is going to take a dip back into the 60s. But overall, January, no snow in the forecast, check. And no 50s in the forecast either. So I think that's looking pretty good. We just have to watch that tribe game tomorrow.
I don't think we're going to mind the showers at all when you're looking at temperatures like that, Matt. Thank you so much.